Come through.
Justin Montesalvo set up Patriot Campers 4 years ago and specialises in state-of-the-art off-road camper trailers that caters to adventurers around the country. We sent in Cindy Batchelor from NAB to get his story.
Look, all the Patriot Campers is all about keeping everything simple. You can see you got a massive tent up the top there. You got a queen size bed in this model, but our most popular is the king size. Plenty of room for the kids. Full stainless steel kitchen. Everything's accessible at your fingertips and simple.
As the winner of Australian Camper Trailer of the Year for 4 consecutive years, Justin shows us what makes his camper trailer stand out.
Well, the designs, they keep changing so much. You know, we've gone back and won Camper Trailer of the Year 4 years in a row because we actually use our product throughout the year. And my design team hate it when I come back from a trip because the list is huge. We make all these little changes to make it comfortable, and that's the secret behind the success.
But how did it all get started?
I've been in sheet metal my whole life since I'm a third-generation manufacturer, Australian manufacturer. My father's been in steelwork, my grandfather was in steelwork. So growing up, it was a natural progression that I was going to get involved in the metal industry to some extent.
As a camping enthusiast, Justin never dreamed his hobby would become a successful business. But after building a trailer for personal use, he was bowled over by the reception from fellow campers and decided to start selling them.
So what's the growth look like? How successful has the business been?
Look, there is absolutely no way that anybody could have planned for Patriot Campers being what it is today in such a short amount of time. It has exceeded any expectation that I could have possibly had, and it's been very difficult to hold on to the growth. Again, it's the focus for us now is consolidation, manufacturing, getting better at building the products.
So when you actually look at your growth without giving away any trade secrets, what are the tips or, you know, what are the things that have made you successful in such a short period of time?
Social media has been a massive part of Patriot Campers and the growth within the business. Now, obviously, the product speaks for itself.
Yes.
But getting that product out into the marketplace and making people aware of it, social media has really been the key, and we've really found that authenticity behind our posts and what we do is what's given us the most traction. We keep it real. We involve the kids. My wife is heavily involved. I'm involved. We're the only 2 people that manage our social media. There is nobody else involved in the business that handles our social media. That's our little baby, and our customers in the market see it.
And I think that's a really important point to make, because when you're a business owner, you need to really be clear about what are the 2 or 3 things that only you can do.
Yep.
And clearly owning your brand and, you know, what that brand means is important to you.
It's never been a commercial brand. It's a brand that's been born from a lifestyle, and that's the industry that we're in. We don't sell camper trailers. We're selling a dream. We're selling a lifestyle. The opportunities for Patriot Campers are now, look, we've become an influential brand within the market. We've got our eyes set on America. They're an up-and-coming market for overlanding, they call it, which is off-roading that we do in Australia. They're obviously population-wise 350 million versus 24 million or whatever we have in Australia, but their market is actually a lot smaller than ours is. So it's going to be an education process in the States.
So going into a new market like that, into the US, and I have lots of customers who have that aspiration of wanting to go in. But, you know, things to consider, barriers to entry, you know, what is your target market? You know, how are you going to access that? And when you think about production, well, what are the sorts of things that are on your mind thinking about going into a brand new market?
The answer to that question is absolutely endless. Look, I suppose probably the standout things is our production volumes, whether we're going to be able to handle it. Now, we're not going into the States with a shotgun approach. It is going to be very targeted. There's compliance regulations to consider. There's the US dollar to consider. There's business setups, currency conversions, distributors, agents, warranty. There is a lot that's going to go into it, and we're going to handle it from in-house.
So still made in Australia,
100%.
Exported to the US?
100%. Look, made in Australia is, I mean, we wear the logo on our sleeves. It's something that we're very, very proud of.
I think the whole Made in Australia brand, if you like, is a great opportunity too. So, you know, it's really understanding that market, and as you said, containing your growth so that you're able then to manage your production and make sure you also manage the demand and the expectations of the customers you're going to be serving.
Yeah.
So I love to ask small business owners about their coalition. Who are the people around you, your partners, your support network that really support you to be successful?
Support comes back to definitely the team that's surrounding me, and not so much the team made up from employees, it's everybody who's outside of that circle. We partnered up with the NAB when we started Patriot Campers, and that's been one of the best decisions that I've ever made. They've got the infrastructure in place that if I have any financial questions, and be it raising capital for new equipment or expansion into new buildings, or even some advice on how to get into the States and setting up foreign currencies and those sorts of things, which we have no idea about. So they've been a great support network. And the number one supporter is definitely my wife, you know. Having somebody there who can keep you on the right path and steered in the right direction, that's what the coalition is made up of.